Okay, hi everybody. Good evening. I'm so glad that you're here. I know that tonight is a night where people have a lot of different commitments and there's a lot of different events on campus and people who are interested in getting to senior night off campus. So we're going to start our celebration right on time. I'm Dr. Maureen McDonald. I'd like to welcome you to this celebration of our women's and gender studies community. Eastern remains the only public university in the state of Connecticut that offers a degree in that field. I'm glad to see you here today and to celebrate the feminist community here at Eastern. Before we celebrate our students, I'd like to acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the territory of the Mohegan, the Mashantucket Pequot, the Eastern Pequot, the Schaghticoke, Golden Hill Paugussett, the Nipmuc, and Lenape peoples, who have stewarded this land throughout generations. Tonight, we have the good luck of being able to celebrate in their land. Our students know best the effort, resilience, and sacrifice it took them to arrive at this evening. We appreciate how your commitments, quirks, rage, joy, and humanity informs you in the work that you do. Allow me to name the scholarships connected with our program. The Memorial Scholarship in honor of Megan L. Kleska is particularly meaningful to me as I had the good luck of knowing Megan as a student in my Intro to Women's Studies class. I'd like to recognize Sue Brunel, Megan's mother. Our former Kleska scholar, Alex Comstock, had hoped to be here tonight, but a family emergency kept her away. Thank you for helping us remember Megan, and thank you to her family for giving us a beautiful cue for doing that. Thanks. We're grateful too for the Dr. Anne Marie Orza and Dr. Marcia McGowan for setting up scholarships that honor their legacies as professors here at Eastern. Molly Marandino was recently recognized as a McGowan Scholar, and another McGowan Scholar, Monique McLean, will be celebrating her induction to Triota tonight. So let's begin. We will welcome new students to the National Honor Society in Women's Studies. Triota, which began at Metropolitan State University of Denver, encourages diversity, egalitarianism, supportive academic environments, and community service. And now I'd like to introduce to you Emma Hayes, our Triota president.
Sorry for the noise. I have the honor of presenting to you our community and to our faculty and to the 2023 candidates for membership of the Epsilon Gamma chapter of Triota. Candidates, please rise as your name is called and remain seating. Anna Isabel Cortez. Isabel Epsieto. Aaron Jonas, Molly Mariandino, Monique McLean, Olivia Oken, Brianna Parham-Hintz, Caitlin Pietre, and I apologize if I pronounced any names wrong. Inductees, you're invited to join us in Iota Iota, the National Honor Society in Women and Gender Studies. We ask that you contribute to Triota's mission to maintain feminist values that are intersectional, which encourages diversity, egalitarianism, and support of academic environments for all students. Membership in Triota is an outward recognition of personal and academic accomplishment. Each of you have been recommended as a person of superior scholarship and enthusiasm for feminist studies, and therefore are worthy of this honor. Being a member of Triota as a whole requires that you continue these efforts and prepare yourselves to take the insights you have found here into your communities, sharing with others your joy and appreciation for our discipline. My friends, are you ready to take upon yourself the obligations of membership in the Triota Society and its local chapter? If so, answer. We are ready to become members of Triota. We are ready to become members of Triota. Triota is honored to recognize you as esteemed members. We present to you the outward sign of your induction, your membership certificate pin, and a cord to wear with your regalia at your commencement. Please step forward now as your name is called, and you will receive these symbols of your membership. Anna Isabel Cortez. Isabella Espioto. Aaron Jonas. Molly Mariandino. Monique McLean. Olivia Oken. Brianna Paramhans. Caitlin Pietre. Inductees, I now declare you members in full standing of the Epsilon Gamma chapter of Tri Iota. Welcome to the society and congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to acknowledge our graduating seniors. I'm going to invite our grads to stand when I call your name. I'll begin with the Women's and Gender Studies majors, first with Aspen Ben Azulai. Okay. Andrew Goldberg. Caroline Seacrest. And Kimberly Boulay and Sarah Thoreau are also graduating but are unable to be here tonight. We have a, of course. We have a long list of minors, including Emma Haas, Colby Hayes, Aaron Jones, Amber Caldy, Sophia Markley, Molly Marandino, Daniela Morales, Brianna Paramhans, and Janine Ramirez Gutierrez, River Solomon, and Noelle Valancourt. And our last student recognition is that of our graduation marshal. I want to acknowledge that our colleague, Dr. Christine Garcia, will be our faculty representative at graduation, and Cece will be our student representative. The Women's and Gender Studies Advisory Board selected the student marshal for our graduating cohort. It is a distinction to be selected as the commencement marshal and to help lead the procession during the graduation ceremony. Should the student be unable to serve at graduation, Aspen Ben Azulai and Brianna Paramhans will serve in their stead. Our student marshal is Cece Seacrest. I'm going to talk about them for about a minute, which might make them feel uncomfortable, but we're going to go for it. We're going to lean into the awkward. Their time at Eastern has been characterized by advocacy and creativity. They became the president of the Diversibility Club, where they advocated for accessible policies and practices and helped stage an inclusive prom. They would be happy to talk with you about how to do a good inclusive prom. They also worked at the Office of Accessibility Services, where they created and promoted digital access tools for students at Eastern. They are proud of their work as music director at No Boundaries Youth Theater, a theater that serves queer and disabled youth in low-income communities. And please join me in acknowledging Cece Seacrest. Our official celebration with the part with me at the podium is about to draw to a close. I ask that our Tri Iota cohort plan on gathering at the banner so that we can take some pictures together before we go. And afterwards, for the room, please know that I would enjoy almost nothing more than to take pictures of the students and the family and the well-wishers. So call me over, hand me your phone, I will hand it back to you. But sometimes there's always someone who's left out. And it is such a good stroke of fortune to celebrate being together when there's a happy reason to celebrate being together. So please consider me volunteered on all that fronts. I'd like to thank Dean Emily Todd for contributing to the refreshments. Thank you all for protecting this time tonight to celebrate our students in our community. We have this space till 6:30 to celebrate in and to talk as we see fit. So thank you all.